Hello, John.
Hi, Ellis. How are you?
Golden like a honey badger. Thank you very much.
As always.
How have you been during isolation?
Do you know, it's been obviously very strange for all of us, and we have sadly not a family member, but a very close family friend. We did lose a lady who was coming up 90. But other than that, I've been keeping busy. Sadly, all my work just disappeared. You know, I do coaching, training, and all those have either been cancelled or deferred till whenever we can all be real again. But I have managed to, what I did was, you know, the NHS responder thing, where people could volunteer to help. Well, I've become an NHS responder volunteer, and so I've managed to, it's been fun. Getting sort of alerts on my phone saying this person needs someone to call them and just check that they're okay. So I've been doing that, which is great, because over the phone, you meet some lovely people. I mean, a 92-year-old lady who was just amazing. Anyway, that's what I've been filling my time with. Plus, I've also been relying heavily on the one strand you can do from home, which is voice work.
Well, that brings me to my first question, which is,
Okay.
Have you been able to do anything creative, artistically involved in the industry during this time?
Happily, the answer to that is yes, because I'm currently midstream recording from my home studio here a novel that is the third book of a series of 5. It's a saga, a fantasy saga, for an American author, who found me over the internet and offered me the job. And I'm loving it. I'm being 32 different voices and the narrator in between, and I'm reading the whole unabridged 47 chapters into my computer. That's just book 3.
Can I ask, what is your favorite voice you have to do for it?
Well, do you know, I've in this third book, she appeared in the first book of the series as well, but I've met this lady called the Hag. I mean, it's a sci-fi fantasy, okay, and she likes to eat young boys, but what she gets brought by the lady, one of the main protagonists, is this young girl to be rescued, and she keeps thinking if she's a boy. So, hello, dearie, are you all right? Oh, you're looking very thin. You ought to eat, you know. And I just fallen in love with her. She's like a pantomime dame. I just absolutely love her. So she's good fun. The other characters are good too. It's a sweeping saga of passion and torrential storms and wars and all sorts of things, and based on Russian folklore. And the guy's a great writer, and I'm enjoying it.
That's fantastic, and also that's an immensely wonderful thing to do during isolation, because it is so hard to stay motivated.
Absolutely. Very, very difficult. Yeah, I mean, obviously I've been auditioning, internet auditions, you know, self-taping for projects that are to be finalized, dates to be concluded. And, you know, what good's that going to do you? But in the meantime, the book keeps me sane.
Yes, no, you'd be like, I've been cast in 32 different things, all to be decided whether they're going to be done.
That's the kind of pointless stuff it is really at the moment. So whatever, it'll be fine. We'll all come out of this wiser, I think.
Well, also, it's so nice that you're involved in something creatively that is this fantasy thing, rather than a lot of people have been like, I'm in this new short film, it's about isolation. You know, it's very groundbreaking.
Yeah, I know. And everyone's going to be doing those. That's what the industry's going to be full of, these solo monologues of people saying, well, I tried terrible things. I didn't know what to do. I dangled my left leg out the window and nobody responded, and all this kind of nonsense.
Yes.
Anyway.
Cannes Film Festival next year will just be a bunch of solo films talking about isolation.
Absolutely. Good stuff.
Yeah. My next question
Yeah.
is: how do you think this coronavirus event will affect the industry? Do you think it will change it in any way afterwards?
Yeah. I mean, I think I hate to use this phrase, but the new normal. Oof, I hate that phrase. Anyway, yes, I think things will change. I mean, the tragedy may be that we will lose an awful lot of the theatre that we love, um, because, with people like the National and the Globe saying, well, we may not be here afterwards. I mean, God, the Globe, I would kill to work at the Globe, incidentally. However, for the Globe to disappear, um, that would be a tragedy. So if we're not careful and if we're not lucky, those big, gorgeous theatre experiences are going to disappear. Also, quite a lot of innovative young companies and new companies that haven't got many resources, they may disappear as well, because people can't afford to keep them going. So that'll be a tragedy. There will be new things, I believe. You've seen all these internet concerts where people are performing from home, or they're just doing festivals online. So it's a new strand, which maybe will offer new opportunities. Hopefully it will be a new strand that's added to the mix rather than losing all the good theatre and all the good film production companies. It would be a tragedy. But do I believe there's a future? I believe that the arts will never be not needed. I believe that it offers so much richness and wealth and opportunities to experience beyond yourself that as a species, we need the arts. We need to create, we need to sing, we need to dance, we need to listen. And I'm going on a bit. So yeah, I think there's a future.
I think you're very accurate. It reminds me, there's this wonderful quote by Churchill. During World War II, they were trying to decide what to cut in terms of taxes and stuff, and they were saying we need to cut the arts, and Churchill wouldn't allow it, and he said, because then what are we fighting for?
Yeah, exactly. That's so true. Why are we all struggling to come through the other side? So that we can be who we are and express ourselves effectively, powerfully, passionately. And that's what the arts gives us the opportunity to do. Even if it's only a painting on the wall, that you fall in love with it wherever you see it and bring it home, or a record that you've heard and you try and find it on Shazam and you go and buy it, or you download it digitally. We need that kind of drive. I mean, I had a video sent me yesterday of two of my great nieces miming in their lounge, lip syncing to a song from ABBA, from Mamma Mia 2. And they were superb. I was blown away. One, I haven't seen them for a long time, so they look different. But two, they were fantastic. I think acting runs in the family. They were doing Julie Walters and that other lady to a T.
I assume that other lady you mean Christina Baranski, not Meryl Streep. I assumed you were that other lady.
I can never remember her name. The American lady. She's lovely. I absolutely love her work, and she's very funny in Mamma Mia. Both of them. Out comes your theatre and television knowledge, which we always love in the van on the way to sets.
Jade.
Set. I said set. T, not X. Oh dear, you might have to edit that
out. No, we keep it in.
You've got all pink. Are you blushing? This is fun. I'm enjoying this. Okay, so sorry. On a more sensible note, what else have you got to ask me?
Well, my final question is: what advice or helpful tips do you have for any people in isolation who are maybe struggling or some wisdom that you've taken from it?
Okay. Well, that's a very interesting question, because in my other lives, I have worked in fundraising for mainly mental health charities. The National Schizophrenia Fellowship, which is now called Rethink. And also, more recently, I've done quite a long period of consultancy with SANE, SANE, Schizophrenia and National Emergency, that runs a helpline. So my tip to anyone struggling is, don't give up. Don't ever feel you're totally alone, because you're not. You can call family, friends, neighbors. It's okay not to be okay. And there's Prince William coming at you, but it's me. Don't be confused. We look alike. And I would urge anyone not to bottle things in, but to let them out by talking and reaching out to get support. Charities, friends, family, neighbors. Don't ever think you're on your own, because you're not. Oh,
The kids are coming.
oh, sorry, my partner's here. I don't know that that's going to be allowed.
Hello.
That's Ellis.
Hello, Ellis.
Sorry, Patrick. I should have let you know we hadn't finished.
That's okay.
He's dancing now.
This is Zoom, innit? We're in lockdown, aren't we?
Yeah, but he's filming it.
It's all right. I'm a human.
Are you?
Yes.
Apparently, I'm living with a human.
It's all part of life's rich.
I hadn't realised.
If you make it more funny, it would have been boring by now anyway. I'm very sure.
How dare you? How very dare you?
Bye.
Bye. Sorry.
No, actually, that's. I think that should stay in. That is hilarious. It's like David's cat, I believe, jumped into shot at one point, and it just it's very normal.
Yes, yes. All right.
Something.
Well, sorry, I'm finished pontificating. I recommend people should reach out and not feel. If they feel alone, reach out, because a chat on the phone can work wonders.
Agreed. And actually, something you were saying about mental health in terms of isolation really links to your previous point, that imagine trying to do isolation without any film, without any TV, without books or paintings. The arts are so important, because we were the ones who made isolation bearable.
We are. We absolutely are. People need it every day. There you go. And we're the ones who can help them. Give them that.
I take credit for all of it.
Well, me too. Come on, we have to share. Come on, we share. Well, I could go on for hours, but I don't think you've got enough time to do that on Zoom, have you?
Yes, that is the end of the interview. Thank you so much, John. I'm so pleased that you're doing so well in isolation, and thank you for allowing us a view into your home and your wonderful dancing husband.
I've thoroughly enjoyed the conversation. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You take care, John.
Yeah, you too. Bye.